Why do people hire me? Some people hire me because their sales staff isn't performing the way they need it to, and they need some empowerment and some motivation. And I think those things are absolutely important. I think they're critical. Sometimes people need to be reminded why they're doing the things that they're doing. Some people hire me because they've got the idea, but they don't know how to execute. They've got the big vision, but they don't have the fundamentals. They've got the process, but they don't have the paperwork. They have the will, but they don't have the execution. And so as a coach, not only did I decide to create something where I give you empowerment, where I give you structure, where I give you details, where I give you an actual plan in order to get the work done, I wanted to make sure that you didn't have to go outside of my infrastructure in order to make things happen. Because the worst thing that happens with a lot of my peers is that they'll say, oh, go out and build a funnel. And so they'll go and they'll find a funnel guy, and then all of a sudden, lo and behold and lo, the funnel sucks. So then we got to fix that. So I got people who only deal in funnels, or they'll go and they'll get pictures, but the pictures will suck, right? They'll put together a reel and the reel sucks. They'll put together a social media marketing plan by somebody that's sitting on Fiverr in Cambodia somewhere, and they can't figure out what the heck is going on. If you have all of that in-house, you don't have to go anyplace else. And that's what we do. It's one thing to coach you to greatness. It's one thing to give you structure. It's one thing to give you instruction. It's something else to give you execution. And that's what people are missing, which is why, if you notice, there's not a whole lot of coaches that rock with me, because everybody's Billy Badass until Billy Badass shows up with receipts and a plan. And when you have things going on and people can't really figure it out on their own, they need that help. And so you hire me and my team because we are great at what we do. I have people whose only job is to tell you, month one, we're doing this, and that's all we're doing. And that leads into month two, and so on and so forth, because we don't take things in incremental steps. We want to conquer the world, and you can't even conquer your block. How does that work? Oh, I want to get into a store. How are you going to get to a store when you haven't even sold out on the internet, but you got a whole warehouse full of inventory because you've been sold a dream that shelf space is the goal? And my whole thing is, no. We keep things lean. We keep things simple, and then we build. See, the foundation means everything. I could build you the Taj Mahal, but if I build it on quicksand, you're going to be pissed at me. And so we take our time. We do the things that are necessary. So if you're bringing me in to speak, that's one thing, and I will rock your audience. If you're bringing me in to help you with infrastructure, I got you covered. But if you need me to coach you and help you develop your business so that those businesses can have little business babies and little business bully babies all over the place, then that's what we're going to do. And the other part of that is I don't operate in a microwave. Time takes time. Warren Buffett said, you can't have a baby in a month by sleeping with 9 women, and lo and behold, he's right. So we have to give time to things. You can't reap the same day you plant. That's not how it works. You don't put an acorn in the ground and be like, oh, oak tree time. No, boo-boo cakes. So we're deliberate, because I do crock pots over here. I don't do microwaves, but I will get you there. My team will get you there. And guess what? You'll have support in a community. And the last thing you need to do is be surrounded by a bunch of knuckle-dragging, mouth-breathing ne'er-do-wells that aren't on the journey that you're on and don't have the experience to tell you what it is you need to do in order to be successful. We have that. We've created a phenomenal process. I hope you would join me. Yes, there's an investment because nothing comes for free, but what's the cost of freedom? Didn't our ancestors buy their way out of slavery when they could? What are you willing to sacrifice in order to make it happen so that you don't have to call somebody for permission to go to your kid's game or go on vacation? Or if somebody, God forbid, gets sick like my brother does, I didn't have to call a boss. I hopped in the car and I took my butt to the hospital. That's what we're investing in. Let's not talk about a cost. Let's talk about investment, because cost equals loss. Let's talk about investing in ourselves, investing in our future, and leaving something so good on the back end that when you die, your great-great-grandchildren, who you will never meet, will talk about the sacrifices you made in order for them to live the trust fund baby lifestyle. That's what we do here. That's what gets me up in the morning. That's what makes me happy. That's how we're able to feed the families of the people who work with us and the people who work for us. And I want that for you if you want it for yourself. So I'm looking forward to hearing from you.